We are back. This is D.
Hello and welcome everybody to the TRL Friday podcast. We got a special beach house episode. I'm not talking about the band. We're talking about a house near the beach. We're coming to you live from Bethany Beach.
Ocean View, Delaware.
We're in Delaware. We're in the land of Biden.
Does that door need to be open?
And we're just biding some time until we can hit up those sweet waves. I'm TJ. This is Angela.
Hi.
Ryan, play that theme song. And by Ryan, I mean you play the theme song. Literally. Craig, press play to play the theme song. TRLF. 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 TRLF.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
Whoa, does that door need to be open or yeah?
The door, you asked so many times. The door needs to be open because it's very hot here.
Alright.
Why don't you want the door open?
Because there are babies next door.
You can't hear us? Oh, God knows I can't hear you. We'll be alright. We'll be alright.
Alright. Hi guys, welcome. We're at the beach. I still have work tomorrow. I'm not on vacation yet, but I'm gonna do just a little bit of work. But it's Memorial Day weekend, so. But it's Memorial Day weekend for dead soldiers.
Yeah, it honors the sacrifice they gave us.
I thought it was for like all dead people who have served, and like last week Governor Hogan was like, today is National Fallen Officer Day, and I'm like, well, isn't that Memorial Day? But no.
Memorial Day is not for like.
It's only for soldiers.
What did you say?
It was like for fallen policemen, I guess.
Oh, Memorial Day is definitely only for military.
And also, we also have Veterans Day. Is that for
Stop the war on drugs?
Is Veterans for living ones? Veterans Day?
Well, yeah, Veterans for anyone who's served. Memorial is strictly for those that lost their lives. So everyone on Memorial Day is a veteran, but everyone. Well, no, I got it.
Are you a veteran if you ever don't leave the military because you died in the military?
If you served in anything, you're a vet.
Even if you died while serving.
If you enlist and you've served, you are a veteran.
Oh, man. But what if you don't make it through training?
Like Jimi Hendrix?
A lot like Bergdahl from the
What?
Serial Season 2.
Oh, I don't know that. But Jimi Hendrix was going to be a paratrooper, and then during his training, he jumped out of a plane and seriously injured his foot, and then they honorably discharged him, and then he went on to be a rock and roll star.
How do you know all this about Jimi Hendrix?
I watched a movie about him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really know much about Jimmy.
He was fascinating.
Did he OD?
He did. Huh. But he was huge in the UK well before he was huge here.
I buy it.
Yeah, it's true.
He's American. Very
American. He's from Seattle. There's an excellent Jimi Hendrix museum in Seattle.
He probably would have just died in Vietnam, so it's good.
Probably.
Yeah.
Likely.
It's better he died a rock star from heroin. Same era.
Hell yeah. So. Maybe he would have overdosed in Vietnam. No. Less
likely.
There's a lot of heavy drug use in Vietnam.
Yeah, but not the rock star, not rock star heavy use. So.
Okay. What do you think about Apocalypse Now?
I fell asleep. This is boring. So
I'll be honest, I don't get it. I think it's a cool movie. I enjoy it. I don't get it.
I get it when we learn about it, but like it was kind of boring. I fell asleep, so like I can read about it in a textbook, but if I watch it, I gotta try to stay awake, and I think it's kind of a dude movie. There's so much shit in there I don't give a shit about.
That's fair. I mean, it is. I think the only women in that movie probably are like Vietnamese like wives and daughters who chances are being in like situations being raped, and then probably some prostitutes, but only women in that movie.
Aren't we all either wives or prostitutes though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that movie? You don't get it.
I don't think I really get it.
I like young Marlon Brando. I wish you were just young.
Who directed it? Kubrick? No. It's a super famous director. If you know who directed Apocalypse Now, we're not going to Google it.
Christopher Columbus.
We're not going to Google it. We're just going to look to you to send us an email at the TRLFridayPodcast@gmail.com. The TRL Friday Podcast or just TRL Friday?
TRL Friday.
It is the TRL Friday Podcast at gmail.com, but the address is only TRLFridayPodcast@gmail.com.
True.
That's a mouthful.
All right. Anything you want to talk about this week?
We got some topics to cover. What about, we'll do a quick recap last week.
No, we can't do that first because I don't have that ready. So let's talk about something else. Talk about Lou Bega's weird post.
I got to bring it up. So, Lou Bega He is a weirdo. He's a fan of Angela's and likes to call her Miss Donut sometimes.
Yeah, or Miss D.
Ms. D, yeah.
Out Donut. We are back, Mrs. D.
That's kind of cool. I am into that. But he's also been just doing some really weird posts recently.
He really has.
And
smell that whiskey. This is the Evan Williams sponsored, by the way.
Oh, I can't even wait. Do I have to find which one's his new?
He's official Bega, I think.
Okay, not Bega official.
Yeah, it's official. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he posts a lot about like his like concerts that he performs. He posts with like his dancers. He posted a track listing, and what do you know? Mambo Number 5 only on there twice, unless it's the first song, which I bet it was. But it was also on this track listing. Song 4 and song 10. It's pretty impressive to have a hit that you can play 3 times and the crowd's still begging for it. Mm-hmm. Still begging for it, which is really a testament to his genius. But every once in a while he'll post some really weird things on Instagram with a lot of weird hashtags.
Oh, he's really weird about his hashtags.
Yeah, he posts like a lot of pictures. He posted one of it looks like some African soldiers on horses with guns, like riding, and the caption is just ... die by the gun, and then a lot of hashtags. I guess he's at the Hamburg Museum, or a museum in Hamburg.
He's on a European tour.
But it's just hashtag photo, hashtag photography, hashtag photographer, hashtag freedom, hashtag gallery, hashtag journalism. Sure. Yeah, so a lot of weird stuff. So then, just the other day, 2 days ago, he posts a very strange photo with his watermark on it, as if this like were his photo. But what if he did? What if he painted this photo?
I don't think so. But why do you put your watermark on something stolen?
I think that's what people wonder all the time when when Instagram accounts and all those things steal your stuff, and they put their own watermark in it because heaven forbid they don't want their stuff stolen. The irony. But Bega posts this photo of it like it's definitely supposed to be a critique on our current culture as Angela and I stare into two smartphones.
I'm distracted.
It's a photo of these like a crowd of zombies, but they're staring at their smartphones.
Oh, I never even looked at it that hard because I just liked it right away.
I hope you're about to have your mind blown by this really cliche, shitty picture depicting what society has become. But so it's supposed to be like, oh, we're slaves now. We're just zombies, slaves to our smartphones.
On his smartphone.
And then so his caption is just 24 hours offline. Hashtag zombie. Hashtag photo a day. Hashtag nature. Nature? There's nothing natural about this. It's like in a cityscape. Hashtag stress. Hashtag God. Hashtag free. Hashtag cyborg. Hashtag Bega. You gotta get your own name in there. Then hashtag Trinity. Hashtag time. I kind of wonder maybe it's supposed to be like, maybe he knows about the new Matrix movie coming out.
Oh my god. If he's in the Matrix, it's not gonna work out between me and him.
Hear that, Lou?
The thing is, Jay.
Hear that, Lou? Drop the Matrix approach. Angela's out. Miss D is going to be Miss Dunn.
That weird slate.
Pretty good.
I see. I don't know if the D is for the donuts or the ducks, because he also, when he sees me post pictures of duck, also is like Mr. and Mrs. Duck. And then
it's pretty cool. Then I think it's very clever that he can reuse the letter and have it mean both.
Yeah, I'm into ducks and donuts, but there's already, unfortunately, a place called Duck Donut. God.
Ducks and donuts sounds kind of like Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Donuts.
I like that.
No, but I get sued by Duck and Dunkin' Donuts. I get sued by 2 different donut chains.
If your name just sounds like another person's name, is that grounds for a lawsuit?
Yeah, I think it can be.
That's bullshit.
Okay. Oh my god. Why won't it let me close this? I fucking hate. You know what? PCs sometimes suck.
Most of the time suck. PCs suck.
So do Macs though. Computers suck.
Chromebooks forever.
Can you do this on your Chromebook? What we're doing now?
I could if I went out of my way, but it is easier. But
yeah. Could I send Microsoft Word stuff to my whole office?
Yes.
Oh. So you don't have Office.
You just save it as an Office file. Okay.
I'm getting the password for the email. But okay, last week's recap. That's enough on Lou. Takes up too much time.
What's wrong with your computer that you need to do this? Like, what do you need to do on your computer?
Getting the password for the TRL Friday Gmail account.
Okay. Well, you did just whisper that, and chances are it was quiet enough that it wasn't picked up by the microphone. So I did hear a secret that you and the audience are going to have to wait till later for us to uncover.
Okay. Last week, the theme was rain because it had been fucking raining, and then for like 2 months,
stopped.
and then it stopped
past
on
2
that
days.
Friday.
Past 2 days felt like summer.
Yeah. Well, and I did videos with rain, and it was Britney Spears' "Stronger" versus Eminem's "Stan." What do you think happened? Do you already look? Do you remember?
Oh, I remember. Stan ran away with it.
Yeah, 34-17. Great voter turnout, but
great turnout. Thanks for voting, guys. Thanks for getting the vote out.
I didn't think that would happen, but
you thought it'd be closer?
I think Eminem needs it more than Brit right now.
I mean, Britney, all the butt of the jokes that she is, she does have a Vegas show, and although I don't know how exactly anybody makes money, I'm sure Eminem is still making tons of money.
Yeah.
Is Shady Records still a thing? It can't be. Did Shady Records ever, besides his own records, it put out it was I guess it had D12, right?
Was 50 Cent ever on?
He was on Shady Aftermath, which was Dre's and Eminem's. Although I think Eminem was on Dre's. The rap record game industry, very incestuous.
Definitely.
Who owned Dr. Dre? What was Aftermath on? It's like Columbia or one of the big ones.
Once you get and ask me the big ones, I don't know and I don't care. I only know like the labels.
Aren't there only like 3 record companies like Columbia, Island, and
there
Sony?
There are, but I don't know what 3 they are because some of those may have been bought. Like Universal might be one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Virgin. I don't know. I don't know what does what.
That's a good question for the listener. Email us. TRLFridayPodcast@gmail.com. How you think the record industry works. What are the 3 big record labels? Tell us your thoughts. We'd love to hear them.
Yeah, I definitely know the password to that Gmail off the top of my head, and I'm not scrolling onto Facebook messages from months ago with Craig to figure it out.
Why is it always the novelty email accounts are the hardest ones to remember the passwords
I think
for?
I might change the password, Craig, to something I'll remember, and I'll tell it with you, but...
Why is it not like just something really obvious?
I think it is. I don't want them to hack it, but I think it is obvious.
Oh, that would be very ironic.
Craig, the thing is, Craig came up with it, and he thinks differently than me password-wise. You know, like if I had come up with something obvious, I'd remember, but
yeah,
it's Craig's head, so
yeah.
Craig head, Gregory. When did we? I found it pretty easily last week, but
all right. We this past weekend we were in lovely Brooklyn, New York.
City never sleeps. We never slept.
I slept a lot.
We slept. I didn't sleep a lot at all. You slept a lot?
I don't know. I slept. I got enough sleep. We were up there to run a half marathon. It went pretty well. There are a couple photos of us on the internet running it. You have to seek those out. Find them for yourself. We're not giving you shit.
Yeah, because running photos are the most unflattering thing ever. It's like, I didn't know that my entire legs are actually just cellulite. You think I had muscle? No. Cellulite up and down, except in like one picture it's muscle, mostly it's cellulite. My face is like, I can never breathe out my nose or something because my mouth is like wide open. You can't see it. It's disgusting. I'm always changing songs.
Well, your hair is always a mess.
Yeah, and everyone around me is like waving to the camera. I barely ever notice photographers on the race.
From one thing I've noticed, you are so rarely aware of your surroundings. Like when you drive, I'll give you credit, you are focused on the road. But, like, if I'm like, oh, it's right next to that Rita's we're driving by, and you're like, what? I wasn't looking over there. I was looking at the road. But, like, I see you running all the time, and I wave, and you're never looking anywhere but yourself. I'm surprised you don't run into more people.
No, I'm looking at the ground. I'm looking what's in front of me. And, yeah, I get run into bikes and Segways and stuff, but not people that much. But I gotta tune things out. That's how I run.
I always see the cameraman. I always pose.
Yeah, and so I don't, and so like the cameraman, everyone around me is waving, and I'm like picking a new song on my playlist, so it's not that I look like a fool. And the Cherry Blossom one, I looked, oh my god, they were scaring us about Cherry Blossom 10 Mile. It was like windy, it was a windy day in April. They were like, it's gonna be freezing cold and windy, I didn't know what to wear. I acted like I hadn't run before. I freaked out when I was getting dressed. Like I should be fine. And so instead of doing my usual earmuffs, I found a hat on the ground, still don't know the owner. I put it on. Like a little orphan girl. I had this like big sweatshirt on, my shorts, and my bright, like I don't wear like other girls like the spandex shit. I wear like cut off tights under shorts.
Angela, honestly, you on paper you're like, oh, this person's gonna look homeless, and then don't worry, the picture she looked homeless.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty bad. This week my outfit wasn't crazy, but I looked kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah.
If I can see the cameraman, I try to pose. All right. Okay. I'm over this. Trying to find the password thing.
Okay.
Who cares about it? But luckily for us, a longtime listener, and not a first time shout out, multiple time shout out, Christina put us up, and we stayed in her spot.
She gets a shout out every week because she came up with a good policy for the podcast.
What's that?
3, 2, 1, the countdown for starting videos. Every week I go.
Oh, yeah.
I go, Christina, here you go, and then we do the countdown.
Yeah, it's called the
Christina Countdown.
Christina Initiative.
Christina Initiative. That's what it's officially called.
Yeah, it's cited.
We didn't just come up with it
in the bylaws.
Yeah, don't ask for the bylaws though. It's hard to get them. It's hard to get access to. There's a waiting period.
Yeah, they're classified.
And I come up with all of them. It's not a democracy, so I like your input, but it's not a democracy. So I'm drinking really bad coffee. Did you taste the coffee? What did you think?
I mean, I didn't really have it, and then you were like, "This is really terrible. Have you had any yet?"
Maybe it's okay, but I'll see what you think. Could be the water.
Tastes like stale.
Yeah, I think the coffee's old. Craig, you'd be mad. It's not that bad though. I've been drinking it, but I think it's kind of, not the best. So, one other thing, we went to New York. Oh, then we did karaoke on Saturday night at this Korean place, Taku Taku. I didn't do any karaoke, but TJ did. I'm trying to remember, what songs did you do?
They weren't good.
Yeah, well, it's still a fun karaoke
great.
place. It's a place that's like usually private rooms, but on Saturday night they like take all the walls up. So there's
I don't think it is. I think we're wrong about that. I think it's downstairs is just always like that. Okay,
well, there's no stage. It's just you sing kind of and you walk around the whole place, and everyone's on couches.
Yeah, like it's like a really kind of like it's a wonderful establishment, but it's pretty run down.
Like a Korean place where you get food upstairs.
And then downstairs is like, if it were a little darker and like smokier, you can almost see maybe they'd be like dancers should be down there, like some just like just kind of just nasty, grimy, kind of like shady strip club. But instead, it's just full of a bunch of people hanging out. Everyone just frantically flipping through a karaoke songbook, and then they have TVs all over the place. And then the DJ, the person in charge of karaoke, just hands you a microphone, and you can stand there and sing off of like the big like projector on it's on the wall, all your words, or you can just walk around the room and stop at any TV and just sing there. There's a lot of space. Every once in a while you get like a legit like conga line of like dancing. There were a lot of really bad songs. Someone did the Cupid Shuffle, which I appreciate the thought. It is a terrible karaoke song.
When everyone was sitting down, it wasn't like everyone was like dancing.
No, they got up and did the dance. That's what she wanted. She wanted us like, oh, I'll do this and everyone will dance. It'd be cool. Yeah, except that this woman, like, she could not sing. She just screamed the words. It's not even a hard song to sing, and it was terrible. It was awful. It's now my least favorite karaoke performance of all time.
I didn't think they would have that at karaoke.
I get why I would be there. It was just god fucking awful. It's terrible.
Yeah. But yeah, then we had bad megabus experience up, but I think I'm going to do a separate podcast where I just talk about buses and trains.
I think I'm over fucking buses. They're terrible.
I'm not. I mean, this is like not even the worst thing I've ever had, but I can't afford to do other things.
I think we can.
Well, I don't choose to spend my money that way, but it was bad. I felt bad for the driver, though. I feel bad for the people who run the Megabus Twitter, because I run a Twitter account that people aren't ever happy with. So, anyway, let's get into this week's, and then we can talk about some other stuff. Well, actually, I'm going to bring up Lisa Frank right now, because this week Lisa Frank has been a little weird. So usually I get a notification every time she posts, and Facebook always tells me 40 minutes late. It's very annoying, but she usually posts like late in the day, and they're in Arizona, so it's like earlier for them. This week she posted at like 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. her time twice, and today's was just out of character. So it was an old picture she's had of like a polar bear family.
Well, a lot of these pictures have been reused.
Yeah, they always reuse them, but this isn't anything new. It's like Christmas trees in the background, polar bear family. One of the polar bears, they might not have had that. I think the smartphone was added, but the caption says, "Wi-Fi went down for 5 minutes, so I had to talk to my family." They seem like nice people. Now, a lot of her phrases you've seen other places. This one I've seen other places too. It's like a dumb meme internet joke, this phrase. Like
shout out the meme maker.
Oh, meme.
Bryce Harper, who got a home run tonight. Great job, Bryce.
Yeah, today's Thursday. So, I mean, you see on like dumb t-shirts dumb teenagers wear.
That was a great sound. It sounded like a sound effect. This ain't soundboard.
This is Evan.
That's just how it pours,
Evan
baby.
W. But
Heaven Williams. Baby.
And then she added one of the polar bears is holding a smartphone, and on the screen there's a circle, and it says no Wi-Fi, but then there's a line through it, so it's like no Wi-Fi. We don't know. Is she doing a double negative? What does it mean? We don't know what it means.
It would make sense. Well, okay, first of all, if the biggest problem I have here is that she does puns, and they're like playful, and they're about like love and friendship.
They're positive. Always.
And this one, not really positive. Pretty negative.
Dumb negative. It's out of character. The picture is so random.
I wonder if the picture is really random. If the thing is that little polar bear is trying to make... Cause look at him. He's showing his phone. Or her phone. I don't know how polar bears look. I assume it's a little boy because little boys are just assholes. And this little kid sounds like a fucking asshole. But it looks like the little polar bear is like flaunting his phone at his family. So maybe he quickly went on his phone, made a picture. It was just like, I am anti-no Wi-Fi. And so maybe he's holding it as like, yeah, look how fucking much fun I'm having. Yeah, fuck not having Wi-Fi.
No, the thing is, other things I hate it so much that I don't even want to know that because it's just out of character and it makes me concerned, like what's going on with her. Like we know she has emotional issues, we know she had drug issues, she's in an abusive relationship. What's going on with her? And I know she probably doesn't do any of this.
First and foremost, she does not do any of this. I know,
but I like to think of it like she does. And so I'm just concerned, Lisa, if you're out there, you can talk to me. You have fans. You have a whole generation of people who want to support you. We'd be here for you if you reach out to us.
Was her stuff ever featured on Trapper Keepers?
Yes, but I never got into that scene. I don't know if that was before my time or what, but I never even knew what that was until I was in my 20s. So
you didn't know what Trapper Keepers were?
No. We also couldn't have fun shit like that whole year, right?
Well, I have yet to meet, like, at every school I went to, they were always versing, like, absolutely not. Nothing with Velcro. Nothing with any of those things. Because everyone the kids play with it the whole time. And just...
Yeah, we didn't get binders till I was in 6th grade, and they had to be issued by the school, and they were terrible to use. They didn't have a strap over. They were just, like, the very basic, like...
Strap over?
I can't explain. I have to show you. They're like the shittiest binder you might get for free at, like, a meeting. Like, you couldn't fold a Velcro over to seal it. It was just, like a folder that was a little bit hard.
Well, yeah, and it has like little 3 rings in it.
Yeah, but there was nothing like no Velcro to like keep
That's very common.
I know, and
that's all of my binders.
That was our only option.
Still binders. I
couldn't get another binder. Like, that was my only option, which I didn't like.
If you had a childhood where you were allowed and your parents paid the ridiculous amount of money to have those stupid Trapper Keepers that were so cool, but everyone hated them, don't write into the podcast. We don't want to fucking hear it.
Yeah, also might make
spoiled ass kids.
Also might make you seem kind of old. Because apparently that was like an 80s thing. Okay. Apparently that was like an 80s thing. So anyway, let's go into this week's Friday. Because all these things I'm just concerned about Lou. I'm concerned about Lisa. Going to this week's. This week's theme is my 3rd edition graduation theme. First year, 2 years ago, I did the obvious ones, Baz Luhrmann's versus Vitamin C. Hold on 1 second.
Usually say that right before you actually pause it.
Welcome back. We had a little pause because we had some special guests joining us. We have Emily and Kyle joining us. Can't give their last names.
Hello.
I hope you can hear them. Kyle's a little far away, so maybe you'll just hear his laugh, but he's our Kaylee, if you're an Elliot in the Morning fan. So we're back. So Craig, if it was too awkward in there, you can play a commercial. Can you play the Elliot in the Morning promo, actually? Because that's like all we talked about during the break. Play one of his songs. Not the goodbye one. Play something else.
What?
One of those jingles. Yeah.
His little jingle.
Yeah, he has some jingles.
Happened. Local disc jockey is in hot water this evening.
No mistake.
Yanked off the air yesterday following some questionable...
Siegel often draws his audience at the expense...
So I had planned on doing a selfie right about here.
Siegel crossed the line when he started laughing at the caller with the colostomy bag. Gag.
Did you vote for me for Employee of the Month? No. Doesn't matter. I still won.
What is this, Eva?
This is like till 10 something.
Does anyone know the story about how when he got like kicked off the air for a while?
That's a good story. Tell it.
Well, I don't really know it, but in the beginning,
he did something bad.
Well, every time early morning starts, if you wake up at 5:40 something, whenever it starts, at 5:48 it is, and they always play It's like a 90s like grunge band. It's like Candlebox or like not Counting Crows, Soul Coffin or something. It's some band.
Soul Coffin. Let's call them Soul Coffin.
I think that's a real band. I think it's a 90s alt band.
It should.
But they always play that song, and it's so weird because I think they play like the entire song. They play most of it.
Probably because they want to, because they know nobody's.
No one's awake. Yeah. No, Kyle's right. No one's awake to say no, so why not? But during like the intro, at one point they play like a newscast, and they talk about they're like, local DJ Elliot Siegel was forcibly removed off the air after he mocked a caller because of their colostomy bag, something like that. Jesus. Which also like you can make fun of somebody's colostomy bag.
I mean that's sad if you have one.
I feel like he's done worse.
Way worse.
Way worse.
Infinitely worse.
One of my big fears is having to get one. Or like a pee thing.
Oh, there's a story about some
pee bag.
rapper.
You can have a pee bag, right?
Catheter?
No, a catheter is the thing that goes in your urethra. A catheter is not necessarily like the bag that you have.
Do women get catheters?
Yeah, women
get urethras?
Yeah, we both.
Is it just as uncomfortable for a man?
It's worse on a woman, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
We have very sensitive.
Yours is, if you think, I'm pretty sure. Susie might have to correct us on this, but Susie explained the process to me once. But especially for women, because I feel like yours is, it could be wrong, but it's shaped a little better to have like a thing in, whereas ours is kind of more inner, so it's a little weird. I don't know. I think it's worse for women. It's bad for everyone though, because I asked if I could get it for sporting events. And they're like, no, it's not something you want.
Isn't there something called like the sheepy or something? I think
I bet our urethras are smaller than theirs.
It's like the weird little like whiz cup that you just like push it up against and you pee, and it's so you can stand it, and it's like a little like cup. It's like a cup.
That's a thing.
What is it? What do you pour? What am I thinking of? Not a cylinder. Lost it. Not a beaker. What do you use to, like when you try to pour like a large volume into a tiny thing?
A bong, beer bong.
Funnel. It looks like a funnel you just push up against a vagina.
Why aren't they just called beer funnels?
What?
Beer bongs? They should just be beer funnels.
I don't know, because it's more fun.
I think some people in the Midwest call them beer bongs.
I wish I gotta move to the Midwest.
Kyle says in the Midwest they call them beer funnels. Midwest, step your game up.
No, beer funnel makes more sense. It's not a fucking bong.
But there's no... Maybe they say funnel in honor of tornado and funnel clouds.
Yeah, they're in Tornado Alley. It's on their mind.
Tornadoes
are only on my mind, too.
Tornado Alley is all of the goddamn Midwest.
It's not all the Midwest, but the other
it's like Ohio to like Louisiana.
No, remember we learned it's like Iowa to like...
Parts of Ohio get tornadoes.
Part of Louisiana I don't think is in Tornado Alley. But when we were talking to that dude from Omaha, that is like central Tornado Alley. Could not be more right. That was Tornado Alley. But
Omaha is a pretty cool name to say out loud.
I just think of that Counting Crows song.
And now I think of Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Omaha!
I don't.
Boom! Suck it, Peyton. Go sell some fucking
literally
pizzas.
never think of you, and I'm not. I only know what you look like because you're plastered all around my house currently. But if you weren't like hanging up in a banner form in my living room, I would not know. I know that one of you is Eli and one of you is Peyton, and that's it. One of you was on SNL and threw a football at a kid's head.
That was Peyton. Peyton's got comedic timing.
I wouldn't know. I'm moved on. I already am not thinking about Peyton Manning.
All right.
Yeah, let's go back to this theme because it's going to sound weird to y'all that I started talking about graduation and stopped. But 2 years ago on the inaugural graduation theme, we probably had like 7 votes. It was probably a little more. It was Vitamin C's graduation versus Baz Luhrmann's Sunscreen. The two, like, I think most obvious graduation TRL songs. Last year I did songs you would play at a graduation, so I did Good Riddance by Green Day versus Eve 6 Here's to the Night. This year, we're going on that again, right, TJ? What do we call it? It's kind of songs you might play at graduation, or...
Well, yeah, but there's like vague songs that aren't actually about graduation that high school kids think are deep as shit.
Which last year's was too. And sorry, it's off. Sorry, Leanne Womack. I hope you dance. You're not getting a spot here because I fucking hate that song. One year you'll have to be on TRL Friday, but not this year. Take that.
You're the only. It's weird that you express such an animosity for this song, but you're I think the only person who would know what it is.
I don't.
That's not true. That's not true. Not the only person, but like, I don't think it'd be remotely popular if you played it. It would just be embarrassing for Leanne Womack.
That is one of the other reasons I'm not putting it on, honestly, because yeah. So this year we're going to do Eagle Eye Cherry Save Tonight versus Semisonic Closing Time.
Yep.
Yeah. 2 good ones. One of them's on my Actually, it's funny because closing time is on my Apocalypse playlist already. And today I was listening to Save Tonight, and I thought maybe I should add this to the Apocalypse playlist, which I'm perfecting for November. If Trump wins, I'm going to promote my playlist again. So it's like a long process. I'm just like putting some thought into it, you know. So anyway, let's start with the first video.
It's gonna take a little while for us to get it going.
No, I have it up, so it shouldn't take too long. But Christina, since I'm doing on the TV, the countdown could be off. Let's see.
All right, now someone else is showing up. This is a disaster. We gotta hurry this up.
Okay. Just hold on 1 second.
We're having more. All right,
Okay,
we're back.
welcome back. We got 2 more visitors. You probably won't hear them at all. It's Hillary and Chris. So if you
We're having a party, everybody. Beach party.
Yeah,
be
beach
here
party.
or be.
Sorry if you're not here. Beach party
Lonely.
tonight. All right. Eagle Eye Cherry. Christina. Countdown. 3, 2, 1. Out. Done it.
Black and white video. Very classy.
Very classy. What year is this from?
Guy in a vest.
40s or 1997?
Oh, we've got a leather
Oof.
jacket and a turtleneck.
I was always into him, and I also didn't know the difference between.
Yeah, turn it
This
down a
reminds
little
me
bit.
of
Very
that
loud.
Lenny Kravitz video.
Fly Away.
No, the video.
American Woman.
Neither of those. I forget. Now, well, this song's on. I can't come up with the name of that
The
song.
Hunger Games.
No, it's
Wasn't that a Lenny Kravitz music video? How do you pronounce that character's name?
Lenny Kravitz.
No, the character in
don't know.
Hunger Games.
Doing that one.
I don't know anyone character's name. He just stole wine from a deli because he knows everyone.
Now the guy's like cool.
okay.
Oh, it's
it's
because it's
him.
his twins working.
No,
it's
it's-
all insiders.
This song reminds me of Christmas '98. I was driving to
Oh, no.
shopping with my aunt and my cousins, and we had a cassette tape.
You got the
and we
knife.
played
Use the
this
knife,
song-
dude.
Played this song on repeat for a whole day. Good memories. It was snowing. Now he's getting robbed. Use
Oh,
your
he's
knife.
eating the food. He's just hungry. I gotta have a problem being
I
mad at
bet-
people who steal when they're just hungry.
This guy definitely did theater. Look how expression. He reminds me of a guy from what's that? Blade. James. That guy. He's so expressive because he was an actor.
Really?
This guy looks the same way to me. I think it's just him.
Ooh, this is a lot like The Reason, the video we watched.
Yeah, it really is. It's like that Lenny Kravitz video and like Hoobastank. Do you think that Hoobastank was influenced by this video heavily?
Definitely. For some reason, this band always reminds me of. I think he kind of whispers like Bob Dylan's son from the Wallflowers.
Yeah.
Didn't they kind of sound similar?
They do. He's
It was
cuter.
Bob Dylan's birthday recently, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, well, this guy's a lot cuter.
Oh, they're arresting him. It sucks to get hit by a car
He's a
and then everyone
babe, yeah.
forcibly arrest you.
Wasn't.
Does he
Also-
wear a hat of his dog?
Wait, a trucker hat in '97? Can we talk about that? This was in 2001.
Well, this guy's hauling some stuff. Like that dog.
I think Ashton Kutcher was also inspired by this dude.
He's also the lead guitarist?
He's the whole band, so. It's just him, but I wonder what his real name. Maybe it's Eagle.
Crowd is really
and his
feeling
last
this
name is
solo.
Cherry.
Chicken dance going on.
What's
Good
gonna happen
camera
tomorrow?
move. Oh,
Tomorrow's
of
gonna
course.
come
He's
in-
the homeless guy.
Tomorrow's gonna come and take you away, like when graduation, after grad night, and you'll never see those people again. And you might just see them since I'm sitting next to a girl I
Quick
went to
poll,
first
who-
grade with.
Anybody lose their virginity on their prom night in the room? Anybody lose their virginity on their prom night?
Okay, if Emily or me or you said yes, that'd be weird
No.
since we're all in the same tiny bedroom. So
No.
I had
I don't think that actually happens.
I had terrible cramps.
Dude, I know some people.
And we watched that weird French film at Thomas's, and I just drank the Jack Daniels straight
weird.
to put me to sleep because my cramps were bad.
We played
I
that
remember.
racing game.
Oh.
I remember
that's right.
sleeping. Look at this turtleneck. That's a Backstreet Boys shit.
Oh, we're back to him.
He could be in the Backstreet Boys right now.
I still think he stole that.
So he stole that wine. And life's working out for him.
Is he homeless and the deli guy and the robber and the trucker?
Wait, is that the robber walking with a limp? They let him go?
Uh-huh.
Then Jerry Seinfeld rolling
Tomorrow I'll
up
be gone. I guess he's a con artist? I don't know. So
Does it all mean?
here. Oh, good song next. We're not
yeah,
listening to
so
it.
but what so quick thoughts while I cue up the other one. What do you think?
I like the video.
I like it too.
Told a story. It had some interesting camera techniques.
I
Also,
think-
it makes me though unless this band really was only him, I'd be really pissed off if I was in his band.
It's only him.
He is Eagle Eye Cherry.
Yeah, it's weird because
What's up with the name?
I know it's weird. I made a joke. I said maybe his first name was Eagle and his last name is a Cherry.
Eagle Eye.
That's like when people pronounce your name wrong.
That's a weird version of your laugh.
My throat hurt. I told you my throat hurt, and you kept not believing. Now you hear the laugh. You get it.
Not believing,
All right.
not caring.
Semisonic closing time, Christina. Well, it's 3, 2.
That's how countdowns work.
1. Out.
Sorry.
Starting. Oof. That's
Split
already on
cam.
the Apocalypse playlist.
I love the
This color.
piano.
I'm not used to the color now. Definitely a green filter on this lens, though, don't you think?
I was like, this song by Bare Naked Ladies.
Okay, on the internet, one of my favorite YouTube videos.
Just learned this is not Bare Naked Ladies.
You thought this is the Bare Naked Ladies? It sounds nothing like the Bare Naked Ladies. Nothing Canadian about this.
White people, I'll give that
I think
to
I'm
you.
really into the baseball. Ooh, we got some nips on screen.
I didn't notice her nipples, and I wouldn't have, so I'm glad we have a nipple enthusiast on here. I like wallpaper. I
think
don't
he
like
kind of
this
looks
wallpaper.
like a bad, like when they tried to make James Vanderbeek, they found this guy and they're like, not yet.
I don't see that yet, but wait, is that a Nintendo? What is that thing?
I think it's a tape recorder.
I like that couch. Although our velvet couch is always gross and old.
Yeah, but when the drums kick in, though, song rocks.
Who do you want? Reese is about his mom's womb.
Okay, so it's obviously everyone thinks it's about like death, or it's about like high school, or it's about like
It's about bar
a bar.
closing.
No, but apparently what it's about is like he was thinking about maybe his, I don't know how many siblings he have. It's just one or multiple. But then so the song is from the perspective of like a kid being kicked out of the womb, and it's like birth.
I know who I want to take me home. I don't know. Places you will be from. Oh, getting kicked out of the womb. I get it.
It's like this room won't be open until your brothers or your sisters come.
You don't think it's like Piano Man from the bartender's point of view?
I mean, that's what he said, the lead singer of this band when he wrote it. This is his words.
When you think a song is clear about something and the artist is about something dumb.
You don't think this guy looks like a bad James Vanderbeek?
Yeah, maybe.
He's got a bad dye job. Whatever.
He's a bad something, but I don't know about it.
Oh, is he trying to get to that restaurant? It's closed now.
It was closing time. He missed it.
It's kind of ironic to be singing the song closing time and then show up just after a place closed.
Is it real ironic or Alanis ironic?
It's kind of really ironic that you missed it because it closed because you were singing the song closing time. Well, if you missed last call because you were singing closing time at karaoke, that'd be kind of ironic.
That'd be rude, honestly.
Is he wearing a track jacket?
He's a geek.
He's a geek. That's a good way to describe him.
Yeah.
Didn't they play this song at Cornerstone at the end of the night?
Oh, bicycles. Ooh, two things rolling at the same time. That's kind of cool.
I feel like everyone.
Oh no, she went to go see him. Is she a lab technician?
If she's a doctor, she doesn't really have a closing time.
She worked like a bakery.
And
I mean,
he's in
that
a
was the
weird
last
green
video.
room. This room probably doesn't close either.
So he can't find his girlfriend, so he just goes back to his band to play more rock and roll.
Would you play this
What
song?
a man, am I right?
Would you play this song during a graduation slideshow of like pictures of you guys? I don't think.
Oh, you totally would.
But it's a little racy because it's like I know who I want to take me home.
But it's talking about like love.
Is this woman cute?
She kind of reminds me like she'd be in that video that Shania Twain spoofed with Man, I Feel Like a Woman. What was that original song?
I don't know the original song.
Where it's like, oh man, it's such a dumb song, and it's all those ladies just like dressed with like their hair
Panic at the
slicked.
Disco?
No. I'm really into baseball shirts now. That like cut, that like
Really?
3/4 sleeves.
When
I like
they were
that.
hip for girls for a bit in the early 2000s, but my body shape couldn't get one where the sleeves actually ended in the right spot, so I gave up. Did you have that trouble, Emily? Probably.
Necks were always too high.
Yeah, it's like if you got the sleeves right, something else didn't fit.
A lot of blue greens.
There's definitely a green filter.
This is gonna end where it. No, it doesn't even complete
Now
it.
your mom can drink alcohol again. Be happy. Give her a break, man.
So now did he break up with his girlfriend? I didn't really get enough closure at the end of that video.
You didn't get any closing time?
Sure, if you want to call it that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Hillary's gone. Maybe she's out in the car.
I think they're unloading their car still.
Oh, yeah. Unloading the car when you drive somewhere
It's
sucks.
fucking worst.
Yeah, it's like, oh, God. I just want to go in and eat or go in and sleep.
All right, who are we voting for?
All right. Yeah, you can speak, Hillary. Or you sneak by. Oh, sorry. Here, you...
You're good.
I'll unplug it. I don't need the battery.
I mean, it's too late now.
Too late.
All right, Emily.
Emily.
2 videos, 1 winner. Who you got?
It's a hard one.
What are your considerations?
I already forgot what the first one is.
Boom.
Eagle
So
Eye
it's clearly
Cherry.
Eagle Eye Cherry, not the front runner. Emily says she already forgot the first video.
I feel like I ended almost all of my CDs in high school with closing time.
I can confirm that.
All
Might
right.
have one in the trunk.
All right. So personal history with the song.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one vote for closing time.
I'm going Eagle-Eyed Cherry, like Hillary said, Secret Babe.
Sneaky
And I
Babe.
have better
Sneaky
memories
Babe.
of that song from Christmas Eve 98 on repeat in the snow. And me and my cousin Johnny and Willie had a great day. We went to Wheaton Plaza. It was like a good day. I ate meat then, and I ate these barbecue wings. Best wings I ever had were my aunt's barbecue wings. Really good. And
It's weird hearing you talk about meat.
Yeah, I know. It was mostly the barbecue part I liked, but
Yeah,
just a
barbecue
good
sauce is tight.
sauce. Yeah.
That guy is kind of stinky hot. He pulls off like crust ash really well.
Yeah, and then I think that video is super influential. I think it inspired Hoobastank. I think it inspired that Lenny Kravitz video, which definitely came
the
like
whole
the year
black
2000.
and white film style.
Yeah, go back in
the
time.
first?
Time traveler, first use of black and white. Trucker hats, Ashton Kutcher, all of it. I mean,
Von Dutch.
Foo Fighters, Learn to Fly. He playing every character. They actually that song was that was 99. Learn to Fly, and this song was 97.
Making a lot of bold claims, and I like them.
I think Eli Cherry is very influential. Gotta go. It's not even a question for me.
All right, 1-1. Hillary, who you got?
Did you watch the second video?
Yeah.
Enough to make an opinion.
I don't know if you can hear me,
But
It's
I can
alright.
repeat what you say.
First, the second was a bare naked lady, so.
So the second one she says was the Bare Naked Ladies.
No, was not Bare Naked Ladies like
Oh.
she'd always thought.
Entire life.
So is that a disappointment or does that improve it?
It's a disappointment.
She's disappointed. Okay.
When you said the last time you heard a Bare Naked Ladies song, would you say it's been 1 week?
The last time. In my mind.
So do you like the first video, Sneaky Babe?
Yeah.
Sneaky Babe, that's 2 for Sneaky Babe. Kyle?
It's okay if you can't decide, but...
Also, Sneaky Babe, great band name. Hey, we're Sneaky Babe.
And then we got really famous, and then we reached out to Eagle-Eyed Cherry, and we're like, Eagle-a, this is about you.
Eagle-a, a cherry.
Okay, Kyle.
Eagle-a.
I'd say within the context of graduation, I'd go closing time. But
Context
I-
of graduation,
but I like
closing time.
Eagle-Eye Cherry better.
You like them as a band or the video?
I like the. I really wasn't thinking about the video.
I mean, you can
About
vote for
the
every
song
reason you
itself.
want. Oh, that's cool. You can do however you want.
I just like it because that song was like one of the first ones I learned to play
rocks.
on guitar. Cause it's like,
Oh, you can play that on guitar.
Hell yeah.
Are you Eagle-a? I don't know.
maybe.
Sneaky Babe over
So
here.
do you know which? So that's I don't know. It can be a toss up during the podcast.
Now, I'd say for the purpose of voting, I would go Eagle-Eye Cherry.
Okay, 3 for Sneaky Babe.
All right, Sneaky Babe. I gotta go with my boy Eagla. I'm going for Sneaky Babe as well. I thought the video thought it was clever. I thought it had some interesting camera work with like it would just slide and pick up a new scene, even though it tried to act like it was the same continuous shoot. I like that trucker was dedicated to his dog, and he had a picture of his dog on his hat. I thought that was pretty cool.
Very nice, yeah.
And I like that dude just gets free wine. If we could all live as well as Eagle, we'd be a lot happier.
Except
in this
for when
world.
he was a homeless dude, you know.
Well, you
I think that was just
got your
part
highs
of
and your
the
lows.
trick. I think he was just trick. Yeah.
Oh, was the whole thing he was one person?
No,
Okay.
he's definitely different characters. He's all the
Okay.
same person, and this is
It was
life.
all
and
about getting that
save
wine.
tonight, cherish the moment, live for now.
And anyone can be anyone. I get it.
Some bullshit.
Well, it's okay.
If I voted for the song's bullshit. Eagle, you wrote a good pop song,
Well,
but
the other
the song's
one's about
bullshit.
a fucking uterus, and I don't know how I feel about that. I gotta really think
It's
hard
about
about
the miracle
that.
of life. Why am I
I gotta
defending
think-
it?
I gotta think hard about it.
Whatever, man.
I have a feeling tomorrow the voting is gonna go the opposite. I think.
You think
Because
Eagle is
people are
gonna lose?
remember Semisonic more than
I think people are gonna remember. Oh shit, that Eagle-Eye Cherry song was so cool. I think that's what's gonna happen.
We'll see. I'm often wrong, but that's why I do this. Literally, the first time I did this, I was curious.
Craig,
How do
play-
people feel?
Craig, play the Beebs. Do we have any apologies?
Oh, first, real quick, I want to do the Gmail.
Oh.
Who emailed us at our Gmail? Play that Gmail jingle if we got one. We got one email today that wasn't from SoundCloud, and it was from
It's from
Craig
Craig.
Weiner. Oh no! Oh, here we go. Thank you, Craig, for emailing us.
How'd you already get signed off of the account?
Some bullshit.
Some bullshit. Technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
Yeah, I have like right now 4 or 5 Gmail accounts. I'm juggling for a lot of reasons. This is just one of them. Okay, so Craig says you make sun tea with coffee grounds. Let coffee grounds sit in cold tap water for a day or two.
That's what we're talking about, cold brew.
This is from last week. Strain it and throw it in the fridge. Dilute with 1:1 ratio of serving hot or pour over ice.
I don't know if we need to read this word for word.
Yeah. Okay. No heat. He's basically saying the way you make cold brew, no acid is created, so the flavor is better, and that's why it tastes better. That makes sense. He says
cold brew is considered a better taste?
I like the taste better.
I just like it's refreshing.
Well, you get iced coffee different than a cold brew, you see?
You see?
Okay. Aged cheddar is definitely a thing, and then he
Told
said
you.
remoulade.
And then he says because that's the shrimp sauce I couldn't think of.
And then
Thanks,
he
Craig.
says, your producer, C. P.S. Big Mac attack.
Oh, it's because we talked about it. It's an inside joke we already forgot.
Well, thanks for all
Podcast
your emails
jokes.
this week. It was great to hear from
Thanks,
all
Craig.
of
Anybody else
you.
got an email? You know the email address.
And I know the password now. So
now we know how to log in.
Yeah. And so also now, sorry, play Bieber. Okay, who are you sorry?
All right, Sabrina. Angela just snapped her finger as if to conjure Justin Bieber's song. I got no
What if I
apologies.
could summon Bieber?
Memorial Day weekend, and I'm not sorry for anything.
Yeah, I'm not sorry for.
Oh, you're right. She does.
You're
point.
right. Who
Hillary
snapped?
points out that Sabrina doesn't snap.
snaps. Hillary's rewatching Sabrina just like me, and so she's a little more on point though.
Oh, just like Sabrina.
Just like Sabrina, on point.
Me and TJ only watch
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We've talked about that scene
On
on
the
this podcast
podcast.
like many times. Like I think like 3 times.
I'm
Because
surprised.
we'll get drunk and watch it and then think about it, and then next week we get drunk and show it again, and then we.
Christian watches it for Aunt Zelda. Their voice is sexy.
He loves
wait,
Zelda
which one-
too.
which one-
That's the
which
one
one's
you
Zelda?
like, Zelda. Chris
Zelda
watches
is
Zelda.
sneaky babe. Sneaky babe. All right. Do you think they'd be happy together, those two?
Let's set
Sneaky
them
babe
up.
and
Let's
another
see if
sneaky babe.
Igla and Zelda are single.
Egola and Zelda.
I'm pretty sure he was
All right.
using magic to
Alright,
steal that one.
I'm not sorry for anything at all.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up. It's going long. Sorry, all the pauses. I'm glad we have a bunch of friends here, though.
Sorry, this has been 2 files, Craig. And one more. Oh, that's the last segment. We don't even have any more segments. Oh, well, that's our last segment of today. So
Yeah, tune in next week. Same TRL Friday podcast network. Same TRL Friday podcast time.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna press stop now, right?
Yeah, but that's after we say goodbye to you. Craig, play it for all the branch heads. Good night.
I am a lawyer, though. All right, outdone it.